Hello Outriders, today we're going to take a look into a small side story that had some impact on me, as it put forth a moral dilemma making me question if I would be selfless and think of the many, or would I cheat and break the rules to protect my family at the detriment of others. I'm of course talking about the sad tale of Alfred McKellen. You encounter Alfred at the end of the first city quest, a broken looking old man who looks to reconnect with his past. When you speak to him, he asks you to clear the path to his old home, which he promises has some valuables you can use. From then, you battle your way through the insurgent forces.
Are you lost, old man?
Are we all?
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe.
What do you see when you look at this shattered city? I see my own story in every street. I lived here through every crisis, every revolt and riot, till they tore it away from us.
Afraid I missed all that.
We lost Earth. Soon we'll lose this planet. We lose everything in the end. Maybe that's how it has to be. I left some things in my old hut, valuable things. I couldn't survive a minute on my own. But I'd show you where they're hidden if you would open the way. I'd just like to go home once more.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
When you reach the house, it's in a state of disrepair from years of abandonment. Inside, you find a journal from an Anna McKellen who appears to be Alfred's wife. It reads, "The ECA reduced everyone's ration allocations for a second time this month, but Alfred has been trading favours with other supervisors to get extra MREs for our girls. They'd be going hungry without them, but what am I supposed to say to our neighbours? After services, people noticed that our girls were the only children in the settlement who had the strength to run. By the time I got them to stop, they'd already made a spectacle, burning off energy that none of the rest of them have. Alfred thinks nobody noticed, but I've heard the whispers. I told him he has to stop, that we aren't special, that the food our girls are eating comes right out of other people's rations. It's stealing." He promised to stop, but tonight I found more MREs he'd hidden under the floorboards. My husband's never lied to my face like that. I know he's trying to protect us, but I'm afraid he's only making things more dangerous, and I can't do anything when he keeps me in the dark. The Settlement Association has requested a meeting tonight. They're saying we got to do something before everyone starves to death. I don't know if I can even show my face. So as it turns out, Alfred had been sneaking food for his kids, using his power as a supervisor in his community to make deals and steal to acquire something that wasn't rightfully his. Unfortunately, doing such things came at a great cost to others. There would have been other people that were in the same position, but they wouldn't have had the power to stop it. And they would have had to have watched their own children deal with starvation and malnourishment. And Alfred made the choice to increase everyone else's suffering to take care of his own family's needs. As a father, I can't really say I wouldn't have done the same thing. I don't care if that makes me seem selfish or cold, but unless you're a parent, you don't really have the right to judge me or Alfred. How a father feels about his child is beyond the understanding of someone who's never had that bond. It's not the same as the love you feel for a parent, sibling, or your partner. It brings a whole new dimension to what you think love is. And you would do things to protect them that others would look at as kind of despicable or abhorrent. But every action has consequences, and sometimes what you think is the right move in the moment can backfire tremendously.
What happened here? Whose graves are those?
Sarah. Elodie. Michelle. It wasn't their fault. I was picked as a community leader to distribute food. I admit I kept some for ourselves, for my girls. Was I supposed to watch them starve? I traded for favors. Seemed harmless enough. I only took food. But they took everything from me.
Oh. But you told me you had...
Nothing of value here for me but my memories. Take it all. Then go, please. I'll stay here a little longer.
He doesn't say in as many words, but it seems his wife and kids were killed as a result of his actions. A cautionary tale of sorts for those only thinking of themselves, one that would have ended the same way if it had been me. Perhaps love can make you short-sighted, but sometimes you do what you have to do. And that's it for today. In this video I tackled a pretty heavy subject matter that I hope no one ever has to endure, but if it was you, what choice would you make? I'd like to hear your opinion down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. As always, I'm Jamie, this is Pretty Stupid Gaming, and I'll speak to you soon.
The things I've seen, even I do not believe them.